In the deep pit, the woman unbuckles her belt and pulls her pants down to her ankles. The man standing nearby glances at her pale thighs, then picks up her pants and strips off his own clothes as well, leaving himself in only a short skirt. He then walks over to a nearby pool of foul-smelling water and soaks both pairs of pants in it so they become tougher. After that, he removes the belt and tightly ties two wooden sticks together. The woman, watching all this from behind, is confused and asks him what he is doing, but the man only gives her a reassuring smile. Even though she does not fully understand, she chooses to trust him unconditionally, hoping they can find a way out. Looking at the tool he has made, the man feels secretly pleased and ties the second pair of pants to the wooden sticks. He carefully studies the surrounding wall and finds a narrow gap between two sides of the pit. Using all his strength, he throws the wooden structure upward. The first attempt fails, the second also fails, but on the third try, with careful aim, the wood catches onto the edge and becomes a support point. Both of them look at each other with joy. The man tests the stability first, then places his foot against the wall and begins to climb using the makeshift rope. The slippery walls make it extremely difficult, and the higher he climbs, the more weight presses onto the wooden support. Just one step away from the top, his foot slips and he falls back down. He collapses on the ground, clutching his knees. The woman rushes over and bandages him, but when she looks closely, she sees that a large piece of flesh has been torn from his knee. There a new wave of despair sets in. At that moment, raindrops begin to fall from the sky. The man realizes that perhaps God has given them another chance. The rain grows heavier, and water starts filling the pit. Both of them press themselves against the wall, hoping that when the water rises high enough, they can float out. Suddenly, the woman slips and falls into the water. Without caring about his own safety, the man jumps in to save her. Unfortunately, the rain stops at that exact moment. When the sun comes out, the water level slowly begins to drop, and they find themselves trapped once again. Lying in filthy water causes the man's wound to become infected, and his condition worsens. Suddenly, he reaches into the sludge, pulls something out, and starts eating it like a madman. The woman is terrified. When she looks closely, she realizes he is eating a frog. Soon after, the rain starts again, and the man regains his senses. He understands that the infection and pain had caused him to hallucinate. The rain grows heavier, and the water rises rapidly. The man realizes this is their final chance. When the water reaches chest level, the man grabs hold of a root to steady himself and helps the woman climb upward. The woman manages to get out, but the exhausted man remains in the water. After waiting for a while, the woman realizes that he will not survive. Crying, she leaves the place so that his sacrifice will not be in vain.